All right, so here's a list of the blocks up through the black belt level. Okay, your first one is called a high block, and I'm going to change the way my arms are situated here. Okay, there are a couple of ways to do a high block. There's your traditional level. You lead with the forearm. Okay, come straight up. Okay, you can punch up like this and turn out. Okay, or a more combative element of high block, you're going to block with the front side of your wrist with the fist out like this. Okay. Now, once you've done that and you're sure the hand is passed, then you can turn and grab and strike. Okay. Boom, boom. Okay. I don't recommend blocking with this side of your body because if you get tagged there, you're going to take your hand out of the fight. So straight up, block it, turn, strike. Okay. So you have your high block here. Boom. Turn. Turn. Okay. You have your elbow block, okay, which is just like your elbow strike. It's configured exactly the same way, except for if someone's punching at you, you just come straight up, let their fist hit your elbow. Fist is out of commission. Elbow block. Okay, there's your elbow block. You have your low block, okay, which I prefer you come out and strike with a back fist if you go down, okay. Low blocks are very dangerous if you haven't trained properly. If you do a low block, you need to immediately bring your hand back up. Okay? If you just come through here, you're probably going to get punched in the face if you leave your hand down too long. Boom, bang. Okay, so there's your low block. You have a low palm block, which you're striking their target. It's usually good for side kicks and front kicks. Okay? You're going to strike their target with your heel palm right through here. Okay? So your hand needs to be in upward position like this. Okay, so your hand's coming down like this. Low palm block, boom, like that. And same thing. You need to come in, and one of the forms that we do, kata yon, it's a low palm block followed by a vertical back fist because you need to cover. If you're going to block that leg, most people when they fight, they're going to kick through and back fist or jab. Okay? The good fighters will. So if they throw a kick, they're coming back with that. So when you block a kick with a low palm block, it's got to be straight up. And I like to advance when I do it. I'm going to come inside and try and hit him in the side of the ear. Okay? There's your low palm. Now you have an inside block. You're coming from the outside to the inside. And you're going to block with this bone right here. You want to strike it. Okay? So, like that. Those are your inside blocks. You have outside blocks, which you can do just like this. You can come straight out, do an outward extended block. Boom. Strike it. So you can straight out, or strike it that direction. Or either way. Works either way. I find that my shoulder binds up with a traditional outside block, so I like to do the outward extended blocks. Everybody's going to move slightly different. Do what works best for you. Okay? Then you have a parry block. A parry is a strike's coming directly in towards your body or your face. You're just going to slap it. And you don't need to come clear out here to redirect. You're just going to come to here, just so it gets out of the way. So the strike is coming directly to your face. You're just going to slap it out of the way. Just boom. Okay? Just striking it out of the way. Okay? Then you have a dragon block. Okay? Same as the dragon strike. Okay? Just like that. You can put your hand in this position. You're going to block. And usually these work off of haymakers. Okay? Somebody comes in like this. Okay? And what I like to do, if the punch is coming this direction towards my face, I'm just going to meet it and I'm going to strike them in the center of the bicep and right along this part of the arm. Okay? Like that. Okay? From the other direction. Say they're coming around this way. Like that. Like that. So that's a dragon block. Okay? Then you have a universal block. These work okay against kicks. I teach them because you'll see them in a lot of other schools. Some of the traditional forms come across and they go, these are universal blocks. Okay? Somebody that uses a round kick, you can use this. There's a lot of other blocks I would use instead, but these are Again, more along the lines of teaching it for understanding. Okay? Then you have an X block. You have a high X block up here. Okay? Somebody's doing a downward strike with a knife, for example. Don't get in a knife fight, it's a mistake. Okay? High X block. Okay? And then low X block you can use against knee strikes. Okay? Just come through here. And same thing as the upper block, you want to block with this part of your body. Okay? Through there. You got to remember that leaves your face open. Okay? So if it's down and they've removed, say they're doing a knee strike on you and their hands are up here, and you block, one of their hands moves, you've got to be ready to come up and do some damage, because clear that hand. So if their hands are on your shoulder, you do that block, say this hand moves, you're going to clear it and strike immediately. Because that's the second that hand moves, they're going to start striking you. Okay? Then you have your shield block, which is one of my favorites. Somebody throws a round kick across this side of your body. You're just going to bring your elbow down and your knee up, and they're going to meet two sharp, hard points like this. Okay? Like this. Okay? Those are shield blocks. And then a kicking block, all it is, somebody's throwing a front kick at you or a side kick or whatever, you're going to meet that kick with your own kick. So you kind of stomp on their shin with your own kick, okay? Like that. So they come in. So those are all the blocks in the Freedom Fighters martial arts black belt level of techniques. So learn them well. The majority of them you may or may not use. Some of the more efficient ones you will use. That block up through here, the shield block, you're going to use a lot against kicks. Your kicking block you'll use a lot if you can learn the preemptive level of fighting. So some great techniques, learn them well, and see you at the top.